Are handheld PCs actually viable? In today's video, I'm going to talk about the handheld PCs because there's a growing market in the tech niche, and I have to say a couple of things after having one for a couple of months and seeing how it actually works firsthand. I'm going to talk about this as a console, as a handheld console, and a PC all in one. So is the idea of having all those things in one singular handheld device actually viable? And could this be the next big thing that a lot of people are gonna go to when looking for something to game on, but also have some productivity done on it? We know that a lot of people use gaming PCs, and that is pretty much me. I use a gaming laptop for my videos. I pretty much never game on it. I prefer playing on console, but why would I get a gaming laptop if I'm only going to be editing and doing the daily tasks on it? The reason for that is the power. And the same thing could be said about this. This is the Asus ROG Ally, and this is the one that I've been using. But there are different ones from different brands, for example, like the Legion Go from Lenovo, or you have the MSI Claw, even you have the Steam Deck. But I'm not going to talk about the Steam Deck because that's a little bit different compared to the Windows-based handheld PCs. In essence, this is becoming big because people are looking at this kind of like a Nintendo Switch, but being more powerful, playing all the modern AAA games on the go, and having a little bit less battery, but that is something that we're going to talk about in a second. Basically, people are looking at this being a gaming console or handheld console and playing all the video games, and because it's based on a Windows, you can literally play any games that are released on Windows. But because it's also based on Windows 11, well, you pretty much have like a laptop in the form of a console, because essentially what these gaming PCs, handheld PCs are, is maybe they're marketed as gaming consoles. Literally what they are is a laptop in a body of a handheld console. Literally, this is a laptop in a body of a gaming console, handheld console. In a way, this is the genius idea. It's really smart to do, and the only thing is, I wish the battery was a little bit, more long lasting, but in the case of using this at home, it's not a problem. So from the gaming perspective, you can literally get a dock for those handheld PCs, plug into a TV and start playing like a normal PC to a TV would, or in other words, like a console. I feel like for that case, if you want to have something with your TV, I would rather prefer having a normal console. Just something that is much more smooth ride compared to this. But it can definitely do it. Especially if you're using a monitor, maybe like a full HD monitor, then this is gonna have a field day because it's really strong and can literally take advantage of how strong this is. And because you're using a monitor, maybe you can use a mouse and keyboard combo and pretty much use it like a normal PC. What I've been thinking is you could literally have this docked by your monitor, have the keyboard and mouse at your hands, and pretty much having like a laptop or a stationary PC on the side and have everything on this. So you could literally play games, do all the web browsing you need, all the productivity things you do on this device. So this could actually replace a PC. And here's the thing that I've been thinking about the most about this device. Well, it is marketed as a gaming console, and it looks like a gaming console, like a handheld console. At first you would think it's pretty much a console, it's nothing more. But I feel in the future, this could be the game changer of these devices. What I think could be a different approach to these devices is market those as a smaller laptop, which still are so strong. I actually tested out editing on this. I docked it, put a monitor, mouse and keyboard, and used this like an external laptop or a desktop PC on the side, and used this just for its power, and I could literally edit videos on DaVinci Resolve. So literally you can do your productivity things on this. In other words, this is a jack of all trades that could literally turn into something that could be good enough in so many different things that instead of getting a console or a laptop for gaming or a stationary PC and all those different things, you could just get this one. Because one, it is a PC. You can literally dock it to a monitor, mouse and keyboard, and use it as a PC. Do all the editing, do all the browsing, YouTube, everything you want to do, you can do that with it. As a gaming handheld console like a Nintendo Switch, you can literally, like it's made to play games on the go, you can play AAA games. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla on this, and it's such a cool feature to have it on PS5 and Xbox Series X, and then suddenly just going to your bed and playing like this or on a couch just makes everything so cool. And like playing on this, even if it's sometimes not as good as playing on a proper console on the big screen, it still has some like this charm to it. You're playing a AAA game like this. It has like a charm to it, and literally everybody that has been using a handheld PC, they know what I'm talking about. If you're used to playing on a PC, you can literally use this like a stationary PC, have your controller, your mouse and keyboard connected to it, and play like a normal Windows 11 computer would. So in my opinion, are the handheld PCs worth it? Are they viable? And I feel like we are in a start of a kind of a change, maybe not a revolution, but a evolution of PCs. I could literally see a lot of people go for something like this instead of having a console and a laptop and a PC, because some people don't really need those things. Yes, for me, those different things have those different use case scenarios, and I know all of those are gonna be better than this at that specific thing. But if you think about it, a lot of people could just get this and get pretty much everything they need from one single device, which is really cool, because if you think about it, they could literally sell this like an all-in-one device, and that is really cool. It is a jack of all trades after all. It is a little bit pricier compared to the competition that I'm stacking it up to, because it's pricier than a PS5. But at the same time, if we talk about this way, you have to remember that maybe you want a PS5, but you want to do some work or editing and you need a gaming laptop, and then maybe you want to have a gaming handheld console like a Nintendo Switch, and those three things are gonna be way more than this single device. So it has its limitations, but also its strength is its versatility. It's not gonna be as good for editing as a gaming laptop or a stationary PC, but it's pretty damn good already. I had no problems editing on this thing, and I had no lag and no hiccups, even on DaVinci Resolve. It really is gonna be dependent on you, the user, but I feel like there is a niche market at the moment for the handheld PCs that could turn into something of a more widespread thing. Something like people that say they don't need a console because they have a PC, they can play on it, and then those that have the console and say they don't need a PC because they don't do work on it. This could be like something like that, where people are using it as a handheld console, but when they're home, they dock it and do their work on it and just have everything on like a pretty much like a pocket size PC. I feel like this could literally be something that a lot of people are going to use, and I feel like give it a little bit of time and this is going to be how it's going to work. So are the PCs viable? I think definitely. There are still things that they can improve on, and we're pretty much getting started on them, but they're already so amazing. So it's really cool to see how this future tech is here. We're living in the future. It's really cool. If you want to know more about the Asus ROG Ally, check out the video in the top right corner of the screen right now for a review of this handheld PC. With that being said, that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again, and I'll see you next time.